I'm Dave Bracey. I'm from Braddock, PA, Braddock Beach. I'm a comedian and co-host of the Drinking Partners podcast, as well as Crafted on Pittsburgh 365.
Ed Bailey, comedian and co-host of, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Ed Bailey, comedian and co-host of the Drinking Partners podcast, as well as Crafted on Pittsburgh 365.
When'd you come to Pittsburgh?
2004. Went to Pitt, held to Pitt. Yeah, Pittsburgh has a way of like not letting you leave when, like it's cheap to live here. My girlfriend basically came home with a list of open mics and said, we're doing this. Do it. Stop talking about it. Be about it.
I got into comedy because I had a terrible childhood, a desperate need for attention. I used to always deal with hardships with laughter. So I got on stage and fell in love with it and been doing it ever since.
Your story is good. That's a terrible story. But it's an interesting story nonetheless. It's terrible. They started comedy with a street team, so like what we're doing now, they were recording his sets as he was an amateur comedian, and someone took a bunch of pictures of me because I was black, and they were like, "There's another black comedian there, so let's put pictures of him on Facebook." And we connected.
I mean,
he's being humble about the street team.
No, so I dabbled in a bunch of little freelance shit. I did some comedy skits, some modeling, some writing. So I was around creative folks. Just wanted to kind of come out and support. So they came out with some cameras or whatever. But this was I'd only been on stage maybe once or twice at an open mic, and then I come in and Ed gets up and he's the golden child, dude just smashes. So before that I was the only black dude these 2 or 3 times I was on stage, and then I come in and he just smashes. Oh shit, I gotta get much better.
You're not gonna just glance over the modeling.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
It's more runway, clothes, certain shops around the way. They just
Oh, not even the photos. He's a runway model. Oh man, that made this work. Day's style has changed. So when I first saw Day, he was just real abrasive. There was a lot of vagina and curse words. But with growth, he's actually very witty. He's looking at real life situations, breaking down your thought process, and finding the funny in it. So witty guy.
He's very well-rounded. One of the most well-rounded comedians I've ever seen. Wherever your wavelength is, whatever your thought process, whatever it is, he's gonna find that and then make it funny, almost effortless. I haven't in the years, traveling, even throughout the country, haven't really seen a talent quite like that. So looking forward to see where that goes.
He's gonna make me cry. I also feel like you're gonna ask me to borrow a dollar. Nobody is
I am at some point. Laughter is an uncontrollable thing. That's real laughter comes from an uncontrollable place. You don't cue that up. To be able to make someone lose control is a gift.
I'd be lying if I was to say that there was no portion of vanity involved. I like to feel like I control the room. I mean, because think about it, these are people coming into a room, they don't know each other, they don't know you, but I got to make everyone connect and understand what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter what you're saying, it doesn't matter, what happened in your day and all that. It's all about me on stage, and it sounds messed up, but it's kind of a good feeling in that environment.
It's also like a daredevil routine because they come in here expecting you to fail. You know what I mean? So every time you don't, it's oh shit, he didn't. You know what I mean? That's the it's that high, you get out there oh shit. And
that is the best part.
Yeah, you get off still got it.
That immediate exit from the stage is the best feeling. After you do well, he focused on control too. He collared shirted up his answer. He likes to control it.
You gotta spin it. Man.
Okay, I didn't put my spin outfit on. I didn't know we were spinning today.